This is my third time making this video because I sound so stupid with my damn mic. I want to hit a few crucial points of like what I think about what happened during the Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. And I'll start off quickly by saying I am an Eagles fan, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to strictly talk about Eagles. You know, I'm not going to say this and that and how we were BS'd and like some like normal stuff that you think Eagles fans talk about because you think all of us are the same. And that's okay because most of y'all probably live in a hole. I know I'm already guessing that people are running to the comments right now if they are even watching this video, commenting, ha ha, you suck, cry Eagles cry, Mickey Mouse run, this and that. And that's okay. I heard it all year. It's okay. But I do want to explain before the video starts. I just want to say my congrats to the Chiefs that they played one hell of a game and they came out that second half looking for hunger and starvation, and they went ahead and they grabbed it. Big kudos to them and Mahomes and Andy, and of course all the damn players played a hell of a game. I do want to hit on some few things, and the first thing I'm going to hit on is the fact being that also, they tore our defense apart, and they played one hell of a second half. We played horrible. I don't know why we didn't go down a 5-man front from a 4. I understand why we didn't blitz him because Mahomes is great on the blitz. I can understand that he's one hell of a QB, but it just sucks that it happens at that pivotal time. They absolutely dominated us there at the end and on their in their second half. So good for them. They deserve that ring. I just want to start off the first thing being the field that we played on was horrible, and I'm not just gonna say that we played on that field. Also, the Chiefs played on that field. I can almost certain say that Chiefs fan will agree with me. Now, if you don't, then I don't know what the hell game you were watching, or if you even watched the damn game, because that field was absolutely horrible. I mean, you have 2 years to get that field ready. You get it all slippery. We were literally changing. This doesn't affect like us, but like God forbid a player gets hurt or slips. I mean, you saw Mahomes go down in that half after the TJ Edwards tackle. His foot gets rolled up and everything, but you got to say the field's also because of that. It's not just like no grass field. I hate turf, and I also play with a high ankle sprain. I hate both of those things combined. Big kudos to Mahomes fighting through that. Like I don't understand why we just don't get better field. I thought it'd be cool. I know this is a weird idea, but it's a multi-million-dollar company, so maybe they think of something better. Like the 2 Super Bowl teams, they get like some grass from each of their fields and they combined it. That would be a cool idea. God forbid it takes long, but you're gonna do this stupid 2-year soil shit that you grow out in the sun every day for us to slip on it. It's just stupid. I speak for both sides on this. That was just stupid. Number 2, like I said, they went down in that second half and absolutely tore our assholes apart. So good for them. They came and they capitalized on a lot of plays that they did. It was brutal seeing both our guys get absolutely brain melted on those plays. They completely had their heads in their ass and they can sniff their own toes. So it was really bad. Another thing I want to hit on is the Patrick Mahomes injury. He had a high ankle sprain, and damn, I had one too. And big mad respect to Patrick Mahomes battling through that shit. That is no easy task. I mean, I couldn't even put pressure on mine when I had my high ankle sprain. I tried it. Then my trainer made me try to jump on it. I just couldn't. So, big obstacle in his way for Mahomes, and he was running out on that John. So good for him. I did hear now there's things going around saying that he did take drugs during it. If he came out that second half off like a high amount of painkillers or ibuprofen, I'm okay with that. You're in the damn Super Bowl. I'm not influencing drugs. I hope he didn't take no LSD. He did a line or anything like that. But I'm okay with him taking some high pain medicine to come out there and ball out that second half. I'm okay with that. You're in the Super Bowl. You want to win. This is what you play football for. That's some big boy shit. So he makes his decisions. He wipes his own ass. I also saw that he might have took drugs not before this game, and that doesn't just affect the Eagles, but it also affects other teams that he might have played. And I don't like that. I don't think it's true, but if it does ever come back true, or we ever do find out if he has done it, that kind of hurts me. I respect the hell out of Mahomes. I think he's a great player, and it does suck that that would suck. I also want to say Hurts had one hell of a game. I don't understand why. If Hurts didn't fumble, then he could have had MVP of that game. I know it's usually for the winners. There was one time in the damn whole Super Bowl where I went to the other team. I mean, it does suck that, because Hurts would have definitely been it. He played probably one of the greatest games I ever seen him play. It does. I just wish that, of course it went our way, but that leads me to the next point, is the NFL rig. My answer is no. I do not believe the NFL is rigged. A lot of things go into is the a rigged environment. One, you can't say this kind of stuff is rigged, or scripted. I can even say, no, I'm not gonna go out there. You can't go out there and go, all right, on this play, I want you to do a 360 lap, touch your toes, do a front flip with your nose, catch the ball with your asshole. You can't just say something like that. It doesn't work. You don't say clip your toenails during this play, eat it, and then grow some sunflower seeds, catch it with your mouth. Like that kind of stuff is just BS. Yes, I mean a lot of this stuff holds pivotal areas around here. So I don't think it's scripted at all, but I do think the refs hold a very pivotal role in a lot of these games. A lot of people can agree on that. The refs have taken over a lot of these games, and they have been calling really bad calls. Of course, deciding factor. I'm not gonna show the Super Bowl clip because Roger Goodbar will come down to my crib right now and tear me a new asshole. I just want to say that during that play, that if you watch it, one, Juju does go inside, yes, but Bradbury barely even puts a hand on him. Again, it's within 5 yards. It's a lot of what receivers do. They use their hands. It's natural cause for you to use your hands for a lot of things. Someone comes at you, you're able to swat their hand away. They're going to put their hands up on you because he could be blocking. So him going inside, Bradbury has to look inside because this is a big third down. So having that, he has to be ready for it. When Juju then cuts to the outside, Bradbury is right there, and you cannot tell me that little tug influences him by taking another 7-8 yard step to catch that ball. That ball is overthrown, and I'm not don't just say, oh, you're saying that as Eagles fan. A lot of fans can really give this point to you. That is not the right call to make at that time. I do not agree with that call. If that call was a call, it will be called every single play of the damn game, because damn near every cornerback does it. They do it, we do it, every cornerback in the league does it. You just don't call a call like that. It sucks that it had to happen. I just hate that call there. You just don't do it at that time of the game, at that moment, at that height. I mean, yes, the Chiefs have come down and spanked us on each and every drive. And then that punt return also really fucked us. I wasn't really happy with the way we did it. The longest punt return in NFL history, that also kind of put us to sleep. But we finally go down there. We stop them. And they call that call. I was just sitting on my screen going, please don't do this to us. Please do not do this to us. I had a lot of my friends there who only watch football that were really into the game and going wow, this is a really good game. I really am enjoying it. And I was too. I think this was a great Super Bowl into that call. You just don't call it, because now I feel like I can't just say we lost to the Chiefs, because we didn't. We also lost to the refs. I would have been fine with a loss, if they kick the field goal, we go down, we fumble, we throw a pick, we miss a field goal, we go for a 4th and goal, any of the above. I would have been fine with losing that way. But I'm not fine with losing because the ref wants to call a controversial call. And he also wants to go ahead and say that, we discussed it through, we made the right call. This is what the ref who made the decision kind of said. They put in quotations and marks and everything. If you're going to call the call, if you go back and watch the video the whole time, the ref doesn't once look like he's going to throw a flag until the play is dead. So don't say that you knew it was a call the whole time. You called it afterwards. And even you go back and say the screen's off, it pans off screen and all that, he doesn't once go near his flag. Dude, it's just a bad call. He had no right calling that call until afterwards, until Juju Mahomes stepped up and said, that's a flag, where it felt like he had to call that. And that's another thing I hate. I hate when people bitch and moan for flags, because now it's getting into a soft environment. Same thing happens in basketball. I hate when JoJo does it, and I hate when Harden does it, and that's me talking as a Philly fan. I hate when people look for calls. Same thing with LeBron. LeBron's a baby. I'm not going to disrespect his talent or anything like that, but they look for calls now too, and I do not enjoy that. I hate the game of sports how it is now. I can't even watch basketball like that no more. Because every time they go up for a layup or anything, you have to expect a damn call now. Nothing's clean and everything's all baby-like. God forbid you put your hair smacks the damn ref in the face and you're out for 3 months. I just do not like the way refs have been calling games and everything. It's been very pivotal a lot for many big reasons. It has gone back all the way to the 2018 championship game in the NFC, where that damn Saints versus Rams game where the Rams guy absolutely damn near beheaded, I think it was Kamara going out for the catch, before he didn't even have a chance to catch the ball because he was brutally stopped before even getting a chance to go and catch it. clear as day a PI, and they say it's not. I hate the Saints with everything. I'm not a fan of the Saints at all, and that is a penalty. I mean, coming from another standpoint, where you have people that never watch football in their lives, and other people from different teams talking about, I do not like that call. Even the King himself has said it. I know a lot of y'all like to hop on the King's dick, so do not go here and say what you want to say, because that is such a bad call. And of course, Bradbury is going to say it's not a bad call because the NFL will spank him with fines that you will never not know about because he can't talk about it. You know, you can't talk about that kind of stuff. They all work under the radar. I just hate the call there at the end. I think that's a very bad pivotal call, and I think the refs have taken over a lot of the sports now and made it into their own. These refs are humans. These refs have probably favorite teams, and I'm not saying that these refs were like rooting for the Chiefs or they weren't rooting we're rooting for the Eagles. I'm not saying that, but like they could have been fans of the 49ers, and we went out there, we beat the 49ers. They're like, oh, they got away with this? Nah, I'm going to do this now. I just don't like that call at that pivotal game when you make that good of a stop to try to go down and at least tie the game to send it to overtime or even win the Super Bowl. It's not just one silly game. It's the Super Bowl. You know, you waited all year to get here. It's not easy to get here. And now that we finally have got here, you want to call that. I just do not like it. Of course, though, I'm going to give my big respects to Mahomes. You know, good for him. Glad you got your second ring. Excuse me, you played one hell of a game. No, good for them. I do wish that was us, was the Birds. But hey, man, you know, we got a good young team. I'm okay with how we are. I'm okay with how we're playing. You know, we just got to keep going out there every day. You know, I feel like we'll be back. I hope we verse Mahomes again because it was one hell of a game. But I really do hope that these refs are looked at, or even bring in a third party for a lot of these investigations on calls. Like, because the call was too quick. It's just, hey, I can even talk about that Devontae catch, how I thought it was incomplete. A lot of people think it's completed. You know, it can go both ways. I'm okay with them calling it incomplete, but it took me so long to make that decision, where there was another angle that I was able to see where I could make that decision, because I had to look at it so many times, to the point being, whatever was called on the field, it's inconclusive evidence. It's going to remain that call, whatever it was, incomplete or completed. That's about it. I just want to go out there and rant about what I think and what a lot of people think. It does suck that we lost, but you know, it's the way of sports. I just wish I could say we lost to the Chiefs fully. I'm pretty sure the Chiefs could say that too. As a Chiefs fan, you can definitely go ahead and look and go like, there is a no call there. You know, I would like to continue to play that game. It's okay. It just feels, because after that, everything was just taken ahead. It's pretty much a gimme at that point. The Chiefs were spoon fed at that. It did suck. I just wish we were able to go back down there and at least get the ball back. I hate when games come down to the wire like that. That's pretty much it. You know, congrats to the Chiefs. Congrats on a good year. Go Birds, though.